My friends, welcome back. This is Renee here with another reaction video. So, it has been quite a while since I've last done one of these reaction videos. I've been working some very long hours lately, and I haven't had much time or energy to do much of anything. I've been falling behind on my writing and my drawing, and the only energy I reserve is saved for my D&D sessions throughout the week. But regardless, I've got a little bit of time today, as it is my day off, and I was asked by Audial Architect to react to a video. Now, this video that he sent me is a trailer for Star Wars The Clone Wars Fandub trailer. The originator of the video is Orion Zax, and I'm not sure what to expect. The fact that it's a fandub leads me to assume that it's sections of the Clone Wars TV show, but with different narrations on top of it, obviously with voice actors such as Audial Architect and a few others. But I do have to admit, the first thing that comes to mind when I look at this title is I think of the Dragon Ball Z dub. I've seen bits and pieces of it as other people around me have watched it, and I'm curious if it's going to be one of those, because as someone who never really watched Dragon Ball Z all the way through, I was rather confused the first time I heard the dub playing, because I was sitting there doing whatever I was doing and I heard it playing and I was like, okay, this sounds like they're talking a little strange, but it sounds like an interesting episode. And then just a few lines here and there had me looking up and going, they didn't air that. That's no way that's in a kid's show. I'm so confused. What's going on? And then it was explained to me that the dub was not the official show itself, but rather voice actors reading from a script and summarizing the events in the show or otherwise making a parody of what had happened. And the description on this Clone Wars fandub trailer says that it is reliving the experience of watching the Clone Wars for the very first time, but with a fresh new twist. So I'm not sure what to expect from that. So I'm curious as to what this is going to bring, and certainly if the fact that this is a trailer, albeit an extended version, if this means that there is an extended series to follow. So I'm very curious about that. So without further ado, let's get watching.
You fought in the Clone Wars?
Yes. I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
I wish I'd known him.
He was the best star pilot in the galaxy. And a cunning warrior. And he was a good friend. For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights
the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic.
Okay, so that's the fade into the voice actor.
Before the Empire.
So this is a mesh of everything.
Get on with it. They sent a child to destroy me. You are only prolonging the inevitable.
He's just another tinny, boys. Let's scrap him like the rest.
In this war, a danger there is of losing who we are.
Looks like we've got ourselves a batch of shinies, Captain.
Me and my batches are trained and ready, shiny or not. There's hope for you yet, rookie. In my book, experience outranks everything.
Hey, Commander, looking good. Can
Boss.
You look worse for wear?
I never did enjoy hanging out with you.
Well, that's your opinion, man.
Master Windu has said we are keepers of the peace, not warriors.
Let's just say my master will always do what needs to be done.
He sounds so young.
I don't think the boy can handle it. I don't trust him.
Good luck, General. There is no such thing as luck.
A Republic military presence is the only sure defense against the Separatists.
Listen to me, Jedi. I live to see you die.
I remember a time when Jedi were not generals, but peacekeepers.
A new power is rising. I've foreseen it. The Jedi are going to lose this war, and the Republic will be ripped apart from the inside. In its place is going to rise a new order.
This republic is failing. It's only a matter of time.
There were no survivors on Deveron. Everyone was killed, including Mr. Halsey, his Padawan.
In the past, only Dooku's assassin could be capable of such a feat.
I don't fear you, Jedi. The Order is a fading light in the dark, corrupt and arrogant. They must be punished. The Jedi shall fall.
She will be more than a match for young Skywalker.
It matters not. She is merely an instrument to bring about the
This is really cool seeing both the animated series. Seeing both the animated series kind of
without the aid of your monster
collaged together. Oh, we get Savage in this. Nice.
That remains to be seen.
As you wish. Someone or something has eluded us. Perhaps a newly appointed Sith Lord.
Slaughter of the innocent, mercilessly and without compromise. You may have forgotten me.
An interesting music choice. The kind of rock
army of force-sensitive spies in my service,
themes.
trained in the dark side to peer into every corner of the galaxy from afar. And my enemies would be helpless against such vision.
I'll take on any job for a prize.
Welcome to Death Watch.
For Mandalore! Yeah!
We're getting a lot of arcs in this, huh?
When his father died, he watched as I killed him.
That would complicate things.
Indeed.
This war is meant to save them from suffering, not increase it. To preserve the lives of those around us.
The Sith control everything. You just don't know it.
I mean, he's not wrong. Palpatine pulled a lot of strings in this war.
That was impressive.
Oh, gee.
Orion Tax is proud to present the greatest fan cast the galaxy has ever seen. With a new Fandub every month, that galaxy won't be far, far
Every
away
month?
anymore. Soon, the Force will be with you. Always.
This is gonna be good.
Roger, Roger. Well, alright then. I do admit that's not quite what I was expecting. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I was starting to believe that this was going to be something closer to the Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where it acted more as a parody of the Clone Wars than an actual reproduction of it. But no, this seems to be, from the trailer at least, it's sort of a reimagining, but at the same time it seems to be very true to its content material, or to its source material. So firstly, the voice acting is spot on for most if not all of the voices that I heard. Maul, Plo Koon, Ahsoka, Grievous, Obi-Wan, just like so many of them sound so close to their original voice actors. And that's a very impressive feat, because some of those voices are not easy to replicate. But as it is, I think that the cast did a really good job of staying true to the essence of the characters themselves, and are re-portraying them pretty accurately. The other thing I noticed that stuck out to me was the music selection. It was all Star Wars music still. I definitely recognized the Imperial theme, a few of the other iconic Star Wars pieces, but they were all more, how would I describe it, more modern, in the sense that there were definitely metal and rock covers in there, and the effect of them was pretty interesting. It actually, like, made it seem like the energy was higher, it kind of amped up the trailer in a way I didn't expect, because Star Wars music has such an effect of putting us in the galaxy, of immersing us in the scenario, in the story, that every time you hear it, you just immediately are presented with the world of Star Wars. But with the modern music, it gives it an energy that I didn't notice that a lot of the Star Wars music doesn't quite bring. It certainly amps it up, especially the encounters and the battles and the duels that we saw in the trailer. It certainly amps it up and has a very interesting effect of it. So that makes me wonder if that type of music is going to be played throughout the project. The other thing I wonder is how exactly this is going to be presented, because the narrator said towards the end that it's going to be a series and a new fandom every month. Now, I'm not sure if that means that it's Star Wars one month and something else the next, or if they meant more along the lines of one month is going to be the original Clone Wars cartoon, the next month is going to be the 3D Clone Wars show, the next month is going to be Rebels, because I definitely did see some Rebels clips in there. So I'm wondering if they're just doing particular arcs, because it looks like we're going to be getting Barris's arc, we're going to be getting some Ventress in there, we're going to be getting Maul, we're going to be getting some of Satine, and so I'm wondering what exactly this is picking and choosing. Not to mention the fact that there's all the stuff from the original Clone Wars cartoon, which to the best of my knowledge is no longer canon, so I'm curious as to how that's going to be worked in to the later cartoon. Overall, I'm really interested to see how this is going to play out. The trailer definitely did its job. I'm very curious, and I'm going to subscribe to see how this all follows through. Orion Zaxxas, if you need any additional female voice actors, just shoot me a message, but as it is, you've got a stellar cast. I'm really impressed with how spot on the voice actors are, and good job for them, and kudos to you for finding them. Yeah, so good job on the trailer. I'm certainly going to keep following to find out what happens from here. And who knows, I might end up doing reaction videos to those if I can ever find the time to do so. Well, that is all from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got anything you want me to react to, feel free to leave a link in a description in the comment section below, and I will take a look the next time I have some free time. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this is Renee, and I hope you have a great day. May the Force be with you.